Well, I'm an idiot. I was just talking into a microphone for like the last 45 minutes, thinking I was streaming, and I wasn't. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I applied to 2 gigs so far. God, that was a waste of time. Now my voice is already gone. All right, so not a waste of time in applying to gigs, just a waste of being an idiot thinking I was streaming when I wasn't. Okay, let's see. All right. Alright, so far we applied to 2 gigs and we declined a bunch, and we're going to keep going, see what happens. That's one that we applied to. Digital marketing. Not really my jam here, so let's get rid of that. Host need for online shopping channel. I would love to do it. I don't think I fit that. Project manager, that is not what we're doing. A lot of these are not. Live stream production. Well, based on my failures at live streaming today, let's just not say that. This is pretty easy. Let's see, their hourly is up to 40. 40 is really low. It's basically my minimum, but we'll apply to it, I think. Let's see. Their average is 10 or just under 10 an hour. Don't have any reviews yet. Yeah, they just joined in August. Well, let's see if we could land them for 40 bucks. See what happens. Alright, let's change this to 40. And we'll be working for 32 an hour. Not terrible, not great, but you know, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's start this off with just the standard approach. So what are they looking for? To use. I have extensive experience. No, not vloggers. PG. Let's say sample Here's deleted. Let me get that video. Who is that famous YouTuber? You guys will never know. Unless you type out the link that I'm about to paste in there. And then you will know, but it's not really that exciting. It was only a sample video. And I know, don't do sample videos. That's what I always preach, but I made an exception because I was a fan of this person and wanted to see if I can land them as a client, which I did not do, unfortunately. But I still made the video and it's pretty good, so I'm going to include it here. I always try to say that's one word, and I know it's not. I don't know. Hello, my name is Jack Cashier. I'm a cinematographer video editor with over a decade of experience working in production. You can see samples of my work here. I love the opportunity to work with you on these videos. I have extensive experience working with a variety of clients to make their videos more engaging and entertaining. There are several styles of editing you can ask me to perform depending on which matches best with your brand and to make sure your video is great. Alright, so basically I just gave them a rough idea of my experience, gave them links to my stuff. I tried to tell them a little bit about what I thought they were looking for. A lot of times clients don't know how, especially if they're new to Upwork, they don't really know how music works in videos. And a lot of them tend to think that their options are either to use bad stock music or good copywritten music, and I include that little tidbit to kind of pique their curiosity and see if they're interested in all of this, if they're interested in talking to me, because the music I have access to, you know, I have a license for it and it's pretty good, and I think that's something that a lot of editors normally wouldn't even think to include in their job application, but I've found that some clients find it as kind of see it as an incentive to at least start a conversation with me. Then I gave an example of this video and basically just told them gave them an example of how I edited it. All right. There we go. Mark it as number 3. Let's see. Oh man, it would be so dope if tomorrow morning I woke up and someone had contacted me that I applied to their videos today. Social media video editor. Looking at someone who knows how to create social media videos, given stock video, client video, and anything else needed. Create 1-minute engaging videos for multiple clients. Bonus points if you can use Adobe After Effects and manipulate templates given. Looking for, oh man, again, this is like the low end of what I would apply to. But so this is essentially what I would assume is this is a company that so out in the world there are companies that exist that are run by like 1 or 2 people who are usually, they start off as video editors, and they start a company and they drift from being a video editor to being a business manager, and they're managing their own company, and they hire people online to do the work for them. So there's a huge markup in what they actually charge a client. You know, $40 an hour here, they're probably charging anywhere between $50 and $100, maybe $120 an hour to the client. So hold on 1 second. I'm just reading these things, and I have headphones in. I'm not even listening to anything, but I just like keeping headphones in when I'm talking into a microphone. It just feels normal for me. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely have experience with that. Yeah, created a lot of social media videos. So I have to sculpt a very specific, so when you're thinking of how you're going to respond to a client, this is why I say don't take the shotgun approach where you're just sending the same message out to as many contacts as you can submit to. Because over time you'll learn to understand the difference, the little nuances between the different clients. So this one is definitely someone with experience in editing and probably animating, and they want to make sure that they're hiring someone that can do just as good of a job as they can. So I'm going to word this a little differently. Let's see what I come up with. Oh man, I don't know if I've been keeping, hopefully I've been keeping the chat high enough where you guys could read it, but, or not the chat, excuse me, the typing that I've been doing. So let's again change our hourly rate to what their max is. And I might tug on a little heartstrings right now. I might try to mention that work is difficult to secure right now, and my rate is generally $120 an hour, but I'm willing to lower that rate for you guys if I can get consistent work. Yeah, I think that might actually work. So let's see. Now here's something that I'm adding. I'm adding here post-production, and if you notice on the previous jobs that I applied to, I said that I had experience in production, and that's because just a lot of people who aren't familiar with the industry don't know what post-production is, or they might assume it means something different. But since I believe that these guys are familiar with editing, I'm going to say that just to give them a little bit more of an idea that my work is usually in post-production. and it ties in more specifically with what they're looking for. Sorry, I keep scrolling that away. Oops. Okay. God, I cannot spell. Okay. Let's just spell it out just in case they're not familiar with AE. see, could I zoom this in a little bit? Would that be better? Yeah, zoom this in a little bit. Then it won't be so hard for you guys to see what I'm doing, and also I won't be scrolling all over the place as much. Okay, now let's get the good animation stuff. Let's get rid of that. Let's add. This one's a political animation. You can't see it right now, but I'm just removing some of these. And let's add that most recent one. Because some of these animations I'm adding are in another language, I'm going to also add that I am... Oh, I said I'm in Santa Fe. Okay. Okay, let me get this link. Do I want to word this for social media? I do, but they're not. These are kind of older. I've specifically designed social media videos in the past, but that was like several years ago when I was doing them. And also, when people ask for videos for social media, it's so hard to know what they want. Like, is it like a 30-second video? Is it... You know, because if you post something on Facebook, that's social media, and it doesn't really have the time restrictions that Twitter or Instagram would have. Let's see. What do I have? Let me see what this one is.
My name is Joe Murphy.
Oops. My headphones are not... They're plugged in. They're just not going there. Let's see. Headphones. Okay. That's not the video we want. Let's try this one. Create a wide variety of videos for social media, but each video is designed specifically for a specific platform. Okay, that's one video. Let's find a couple more that are good for social media. Oh, didn't they say stock footage? Yeah, alright, I have to include that. They said they're looking for stock video, so it's probably good that I include the link to my portfolio. I'm gonna take that out. I should probably include that. Oh God, I before E except after C. Okay, this is an example of when having an account with something, with different websites, works towards your advantage. Let me look something up. Just looking up something on another screen right now. Can't remember how long Instagram ads could be. Oh, okay, found it. spaces in between them. Let's see. What other things do we have here? Man. I wish just all of the videos just loaded in Vimeo. Where are we? Nope. Let's add this as the first one. I like this ad. I think that's it. I think that's all we use now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, just trying to, let me add one last note here. Okay, I have a strong feeling that we'll at least get a reply back to this one. They might end up going for, if they get someone who has a very low hourly rate and has very good examples of what they've done, they might be more likely to just go straight with that person. But I think, based on my experience applying to gigs online and all of this, I think the way I structured this is pretty solid. I decided not to include that little heartstring tug by saying that, you know, work is more difficult to find due to the current events, because, you know, I feel like a lot of people might be doing that. And I also don't want to lie. I'm not yet feeling, what is this? Do I get keeping? Okay, so basically what I was saying is I think this is a good one from us. I'll be surprised tomorrow if they don't send a message back with this one. So let's stay tuned. Where is this? I probably should have looked this up beforehand. California, so they're not too far away. That might help. And you know, this just this looks good. They look like they want to discuss it. I have a feeling they're gonna respond positively. When did they post this? Where does it say how long it's been posted for? You know, they're receiving high and low, average 36. I still think we have a pretty decent shot of them coming to us. You know, $75 an hour is probably more fair for what they want, but because we're offering access to the stock footage we have, and I made it clear that I have experience with all these editing programs, I think they're going to reply. We'll see. I just want to see when they posted it. Where does it say that? It used to say it all the way up top. That was a long time ago. I don't usually see when the job was posted. Maybe it says it in the search. Doesn't say. Okay. Oh, I'm already getting tired. Let's add that one to the gig total. Is that 4? Did I forget to add one? I thought we were on 5. We'll just keep it at 4. Okay. React Native expert for health related app. I don't know what that is. Very tight deadlines. No. SaaS demo video. What is that? Oh, I think I know. Software as a service company that works directly with emergency services, fire, police, emergency management. We will be producing internal demo videos that will need to use self-directory tool for new customers finding our product. We have a minimum of 5 videos that need to have a good introduction, transition, background music, editing. You know, I don't think I'm going to get this project, but I recently did a similar series of videos for a lab. It wasn't emergency services, but similar area. It was like a laboratory that does blood tests. Okay, let's see. I'll just apply to this one quickly. I don't think I'm going to get this one, but I'll try. So their max was 50, so let's go with the 50 because we are worth it. That's why we're going for the max. Let me just start off. Oh, I'm getting tired. I have to go get more coffee. What time is it? 10, is that 10:16 my time? All right. I'm gonna stay up late tonight. I'm not actually planning to do them alone, guys. I'm sharing the love. Was it emergency services? The similar tasks. Additionally, these $19. Fire. Boom. Changed the call line a little bit that time. Whew. I like how I'm talking right now and there's no one viewing this at all, but maybe you'll check in. The whole point of this that I'm doing isn't really to stream anything or to get viewers or any of that. It's simply to find work for the people who, due to this pandemic, are having difficulty finding work. I want to help you guys out. Alright, let's edit this. We have now applied to 5 gigs and I am exhausted. I just realized that might be being blocked, so let me move that over there. I think that's better. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. I need to get more coffee. Be right back. I'm back. No one has come in the stream. Oh, God. You know, I have this... I know you can't see me because my webcam isn't on, but I had this great idea to get a saddle chair for my office because I felt it wouldn't be very comfortable to sit in for very long, and thus I would be more inclined to get up and stretch and move around, and that has been true for the most part. But on the long nights of doing work, it could definitely be frustrating and uncomfortable. Alright, let's see which one we apply to that one. Okay, let me throw my headphones in real quick. Okay, man, they are all maxing out at like $40. Let's see. Okay, they actually have, this is a different one. This is a fixed price for $500. I tend to like fixed price videos because I could tell them exactly what they're going to get for that price and set expectations very specific. Let's see. Alright, we're looking at their website. They are, what are they? Digital advertising agency. Law firms, medical, beauty, e-commerce. I like that. That's kind of cool. I don't really love this font they're using, but I get why they would use it. Is this one that's in DC? I used to live in Washington, D.C., and this totally looks like a Washington, D.C. marketing company. Florida, okay. Oh. I don't know why I'm just staring at their website. I guess I'm trying to learn a little bit more about them. That's the old client. There we go. Expanding our client base within appliances and repair industry via SEO. 4.73 stars. There. 32 hires, 2 active. Average is $10 an hour, but that isn't necessarily for video work. I'm assuming they're paying for a lot of things. So one good thing about this is that I used to work for a company very similar to this. Wait a minute. Oh, they're looking for a blogger. I didn't read that all the way. I thought it was a video blogger that would be editing. This is a job description. So the deliverables will be weekly blog posts. How many? This is blog posts. Maybe just one a week, I would assume. 10 pictures, 1 YouTube video, 5 internal links, 5 external links. Does that mean they want you to just add a YouTube video to your blog? That's what I would assume. See, this is... This is something that I used to see in Washington, D.C. a lot with these types of companies. It says social media posts on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook to promote blog posts. Social media is a job within itself. If you're running the social media for a company, simply doing a couple of random posts is not going to do anything. You're not going to expand your audience. You're not going to stay engaged because, you're getting paid $500 to do all of this. You're just going to do the bare minimum for the social media stuff. I just don't think I have the portfolio that would help land this job. And I don't think they're asking to make a YouTube video. I would really hope they're not asking to do all of this and make a YouTube video. I think they want you to include a related YouTube video to your blog. I would hope. But yeah, this reminds me of one of those companies that I used to work very closely with in Washington, D.C. that didn't totally understand the environment that they worked within. A lot of times people would tell me to make videos for their clients. So they're basically charging their clients a lot for the videos I would make, and I'd not get paid nearly as much as they were making on the videos. And I wasn't able to directly communicate with the client. And because of that, clients were consistently not happy with the outcome of the videos because the middleman, these companies, they weren't familiar with video production, and their lack of ability to communicate expectations to me or to the client, just was very frustrating for me. This is not something I would apply to. Video short series for senior home care company. 1 to 3 months, 10 to 30 hours per week. Posted a day ago. Oh, that's where it says it was posted. $14 hours ago. I was looking for this earlier. Let's refresh the page and see if anything new came in. Because if you could actually catch people who post things very quickly, then you're more likely to get the job. Didn't we apply to this one? I could have sworn I applied to this one. Or maybe I chose not to. Yeah, maybe I chose not to. Okay. But yeah, so. Ugh, that's not a good review. Interesting job. Let's see. This was posted 4 days ago. I'd like to create videos. Oh man, so this is the type of job description that kind of makes me laugh a lot. Because there's no description, no punctuation really, didn't even use a period, didn't use a capital N there, and I'm not really nitpicky on that stuff, but it does tell a lot about the client. I feel like this is the kind of person who's a college student who is trying to, has this impulse to be like a streamer or be a content creator, and, just doesn't actually put the time into it to do something well. I don't think this person will actually hire anyone, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, they spent $40,000, so maybe my interpretation of this is totally wrong. Let's see. Sound designer, worst ever experience working on Upwork. Paul disappeared without paying the remaining milestone. Please be away from this client. Yikes. When was that? Oh, that sucks. So the thing is, most of the time you're going to get a good review if you're the client, because if the person working for you didn't hate working for you, there's always the opportunity that they could work for you again, and they don't want to burn a bridge. So the fact that there are several negative reviews here is pretty telling. This person earned over $2,000. Didn't enjoy working for this guy. So this is the kind of thing that so he probably left bad feedback to the freelancer, and Upwork removed it because it probably, the freelancer probably protested and tried to fight a bad review and won. But yeah, so if you are looking for a lot of work, this kind of client isn't bad. They keep adding more steps to the project. But if you're managing a calendar with multiple clients, and one client in particular keeps changing the plan for their project, or keeps changing different requirements and adds more time to your schedule, it makes it very difficult to schedule multiple clients and keep everyone happy. I deal with that often. Oh, read this one. What was this for? Several days. Oh my god, read this. Sorry, I'm not reading out loud. I'm just severely dyslexic, and this very long paragraph gives me a lot of trouble keeping my space. That's why I keep highlighting stuff. Wow. That is a bad review, and he gave him a 5-star review back. Man, that is frustrating. That is frustrating. You know, there are very few negative reviews I've left people on Upwork. Many I've wanted to, but it's always kind of, I also usually take blame when a project doesn't go as planned. Let me move this again. I'm just going to move this over here so it's not in the way. I always try to think of how I could have been better at communicating or setting expectations. You know, I try to strive to be the best at that I can be, and it is something that I've had to learn how to get better with over time. When I first started out doing this and communicating with clients, it was, I would often find myself becoming a yes man, not really protesting ridiculous requests, just trying to get it done. Over time, you learn how to do things properly. And I think this guy who left, or girl, I'm not sure what gender that name generally is. I think they probably had something to be upset about. No feedback given, that's usually a bad sign. 3 stars is usually basically saying you're terrible. I would only work with you under limited circumstances. Okay, let's see. This guy didn't review. So usually, like, if you are the freelancer and you don't leave a review, you're probably not happy with the client. Let's see what this guy's profile is. Oh, he's in Ireland. What's up, Ireland? See, the handles all. Hourly rate is $200 an hour. He's more than mine. Jeez, I thought mine was high. Don't see any work samples though. Why don't you have any work samples in your... Oh, here we go. Let's see some of these work. Now I'm just... messing around. Oh, man. Pay $200 an hour for this. Not dissing his work or anything. I think it's good. I mean, I wish I can get $200 an hour for this. Pretty cool studio setup there. It's pretty dope. Oh, I like that. Oh, I really like that font. This is cool. Much approved. I think this photo is a little too noisy. But it's an old photo, so maybe that's why. I'm gonna save this. It's on my desktop. I like it. It's a cool example of design work. Cool. Alright. Back to the game. Alright, so we're not looking at these guys. We're not applying to this because this client looks like it would be a nightmare to work with. Okay, applied. Alright, let's... Oh, that's most. So let's go to page 2. Yeah, I'm looking up at my stream. It's like 20 seconds delayed. That's crazy. You need a director, producer. Wait. And you want to pay them a fixed price of $200. What is wrong with people? Oh my god, this is so frustrating because you know the markup that they're putting on the content that they're asking someone to make for them is crazy. And they're paying $200 fixed. And again, is this... Yeah, only freelancers in the United States may apply. Now, I understand $200 goes a lot further in other countries, depending on what your currency is in relation to the US dollar. $200 does not go far in most places in the US. I would love to see what they charge. Yeah, this just looks like it's a scam site. I don't know. So you give $20,000 minimum. And you get paid monthly for your investment. Is there anything where you can invest like $20? Because that's my market right there. Oh, let's see their videos. I want to see what kind of videos they make that they're looking for. I know you guys can't hear it. Oop. Ugh. Bad transition there. Ugh. Stock footage. I recognize that clip. Ugh. That was a weird transition, or weird effect. Glitch preset. Just look like a bunch of After Effects templates. Alright, how long is this going? I'm hoping that these are all templates that were used for this video, because if they're paying people $200 to make that, you know, there were a lot of things I was calling out and things I saw as rough and not great. But at the same time, if I was getting paid $200, I wouldn't have even tried to make something that good. You know, how long is the video? Almost 4 minutes, $200? No. Yeah. See, this is the thing that doesn't make sense. Fixed price of $200. I'm willing to pay higher rates for the most experienced freelancers. No, you're not, because you already set your fixed rate at $200. I kind of want to just hear. Oh man. Wow, that sucks. Fixed price of $500. What's their rating? They have a generally good rating. How much have they spent? Average is $30 an hour. Not terrible. Spent over $10,000. So they seem like a decent client to work for. Oh. Yikes, that's bad. That is bad. Oh. You don't do work before the milestones are funded. That's why you ask for half up front. If they disappear, at least you got half the money. You don't give them the final product. That's one thing I have to do. I have to update my Upwork profile to let them know what the deal is, because I hate explaining it to people. Basically on Upwork, what I do is I put a watermark over the video draft, and usually if I really am skeptical about the client, I'll have an audible watermark as well. It just is me saying draft, draft, draft. But yeah. I kind of am just curious about working with this client. I now want to offer virtual investment summit. Someone to produce this summit weekly and direct the actual 1 hour. Wait, 1 hour production for $200? Oh, so this is gonna be like a live stream thing. Oh man. Sunday evening, an hour, get paid $200. That actually wouldn't be difficult to do. When I was many jobs ago now, back in like 2013, one thing I did was, I forget the name of the program we used. This is before streaming was really common, way before Twitch and all that, but we held online events, streaming events, for the company I worked with. Basically, it was a Q&A session, and I ended up working that, and it was cool to develop it from scratch because we had several cameras set up, and that was the first time I was working like a live multi-camera, multi-audio thing. So this would be fairly easy to do for me. But do I actually want to work with a client like this? Yeah, let's just do it. If I do this, maybe I can get one of you guys to help me out, and we could split the cost, or split the payment. See if I can get it to be a little bit more. $200. Does it say when the meeting is going to be? No. A week. Okay. What was the guy's name again? Client Daniel. Okay. God, I cannot spell. You know it's bad when you try to use spell check and it doesn't, nothing comes up. Aha, there we go. If it just sounded out like I'm a child, it will work out. English is weird. Okay. Let's see. I cannot spell. here we go. Look at this question. Other than Zoom, what platforms best fit this need? Yeah, I'm not giving you the information you're looking to pay someone for. I don't know. Probably won't get that. Don't know if I really want to get it, but it's a job. We applied to it. Let's add it up. It would actually be pretty cool to get that job and be able to do this project in tandem with someone else who doesn't have experience doing this kind of stuff. So I can give them a little bit of insight in how they can use that to find more work in the future and add it to their portfolio. Okay. Applied to 6 jobs. We've been going for over 2 hours now. 1 hour here and before 1.5 hours here. And then about 45 minutes before I realized my stream wasn't live. Oh, we're getting back into the ones I saw like last week. 4 days ago? I could have sworn I read this last week. I'm not a writer, so no. Want a 3D animated trailer scene for a board game I'm making. Oh my goodness. How much are you looking to spend on this? Whew, I don't have a good sample to provide to this low at $30. Is this like hourly? I hope this is hourly. High, it has to be because the high is $100. No one's going to just say that they'll do this for $100. Yeah, so it looks like they'd be comfortable paying over $1,000 for a project, but this, you know, you have to create everything from scratch because it has to match their design. I doubt he already has 3D characters that he could provide to you. Oh man, I hope he hires someone that could do that really well. I'm just not interested in it. Not interested. Short film, 30 minutes plus. Edited some notes. Change. I would like short film, 30 minutes. Film festivals. Copyright. I think I read this a couple days ago. 4 days ago. Copyright rights will be mine. Discussion of percentage of profits for the director, actors, and everyone else involved. Doe. Did I apply to this? 15 grand is his budget. Wow. Should we apply? He has a very good review. Why didn't I apply to this? I remember seeing it. I don't remember seeing 15 grand. Should we put a low as, 14,998.98? Just so we stand out as the low. Oh man. Let's do this. This is not going to be something we get. It's just not. My portfolio does not have a lot of cinematic footage for short films that I could share. I've worked on a lot of projects that I do not have the rights to show off as my work for my company because I might have just been, a secondary editor on it or, a contributor in some other capacity to it. I have a couple of short films that I could share that I made. Don't love them. None of them were made with high production value. It was usually something I tried to do over a weekend. The most recent ones, at least. And the older ones, you grow to hate some of your work after you get older, and that's how I feel with those. So this was posted on the 19th. Okay. All right. Let's ask for 7 up front. That would cover the cost of productions probably. Let's say that's when it's due. I'm an idiot. I'm getting tired. I'm putting the wrong things in the wrong places. Let's just say we want an extra 2,000 for production. Oops, that's the same day. And then finish. Then 6,000 for the end. All right. Let's see. I really have to be specific with how I structure this. I have to come at it differently than other people. What is this sentence? Please have your resume to me. If you don't, mail or drop off at my home. You know, these... Maybe it was just a typo. I am dyslexic, so I understand typos. I have them all the time. You guys have been seeing me apply to these jobs. You've been seeing all the typos I have. Oh, God. That's why I didn't apply to it. He doesn't have the funds. I have one of these clients right now. I have a client that is writing a documentary, and we have plans to film it. We've been talking about this for over a year, and nothing has really happened. Just say June 27th. 1 to 3 months. 3 to 6 months. Let's say 1 to 3 months. I don't even know if it's worth applying to this gig because the guy doesn't even have the funds, but you never know. Let's try it out. Okay. Give the guy the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Cannot spell. Let's see. How do you spell Steadicam? I think there's an I and a Y. Let me Google it real quick. Yep, that's right. So what else do we have? So in the event that we're selected for this project, and in the event that this project gets funded, I think this would be something that my team would concentrate on, but I would love to bring on one or two of the creatives that enter these contests that we host to work on the post-production with us. That would be really cool. Oh my god. Um, have connections with many talent sponsors. Hats. Oh. Oh my god. Capable. Visited to me. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get this one, guys. I just don't. But we can always try. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Where is that one video? Going to include my filmmaker profile on ArtGrid. Just looking for videos. What is this video? Oh, I never finished this. This was just a fun little project I was doing. Let's see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I'll include it. Don't have many samples that I really wish I had. Man, that would have been a great... I have one sample that I made that would have been awesome, but the audio guy, not on my team by the way, audio guy that was hired externally, really did not do a good job with the audio. It sounds really bad, so I'm not going to include that. Let's see, where are you? I'm sleepy. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this. It's not going to come through. Oh no, why are all these the same? Oh, did I just not copy the link properly? There we go. Ah, this one's the same. I don't remember what I wanted to put there. Where are we? Oh, I know which one I want. Man, I'm sleepy. Alright, here we go. That's good enough. That's wasting time. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Technically, that was a submission, so let's add it. Add it. 7. Alright, let's go back to... Oh, I don't know how much longer I could do this. I don't know. Let's see if there's been any newer videos posted. Oh, I know what I have to do. Let's turn off US only. Now, when I turn off US only, this is what you have to make. This is what I make sure I do. Fixed price. And let's make that minimum there. All right. Okay. Ooh, look at that. A 1-star review. How many clients did they work for? 7 hires, and they have a 1-star review. This is why I'm happy there's a filter for my country, because there's a crap ton of scammers that are based in the US, but there's so many more on these websites when you can't filter it by location. I want to see these reviews. Well, now why do they have 1 star? They have a bunch of reviews here. Oh, okay, that's not for them. No feedback given. No feedback given. 1 star. No feedback given. No feedback given. No feedback given. Fixed price of 100, 200, 80, 150, 30, and 160. Oh man, they even gave them a good review and the person didn't do it. Wow, they gave really good reviews. Oh, that doesn't look good. Well, let's not waste our time with this one. I was just a little interested in Cyprus. Alright, I've always wanted to go to Cyprus. Male Japanese voiceover. $95 per video. $1,900 for 20 voiceovers. I don't think it would be worth it. I could probably find someone that would be more than capable of doing this, but they would want more than $95 in order to do it, so not worth it. When did this come in? 10 hours ago. Why wasn't it showing up in my search? Unlimited revisions. Yo, check this out. Fuck that. Excuse my language, but fuck that. We are a software company, blah blah blah. A customized explainer video, fine. Professional voiceover in any gender, age, or accent, fine. Background music, fine. Picture and logo, fine. Follow branding guidelines, fine, fine, fine. Unlimited revisions. Unlimited revisions. I don't think anyone's ever going to hear this, get this far into a video, nearly 2 hours in. But my first animated project ever that I did on this website had unlimited revisions. I got paid $200 and I worked on that project for I think 3 or 4 months. Yeah, you do not accept unlimited revisions ever, 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 ever. No. uh. 2D animated promo video for card game. Oh, from Australia. It's a terrible accent. This video to be animated. Let's see this video. Let's see this video sample of what they're looking for $500. Wow, this isn't difficult. $500 isn't very much though for this. If they already had all the graphics, it would be much easier to create. Man, what is this? 4-minute video. Huh. Yeah, I just don't have a good... I could do it. I might come back to do it when I'm not so tired. I love Australia too. I had a really cool experience there. Color corrector and audio specialist. I could do that. Swiss Army knife type of person. When did they... Here. 15 minutes each. The man sitting in the chair sometimes. Camera angle switches throughout the video. That's all. Fairly easy. Audio correction. nonprofit. Oh. On the 40. What does that mean? We're still in post-production on the 40. Oh, 40 videos. Where are you guys located? Oh, they're located in the United States. Why didn't some of these come up? Alright, let's apply to it. It doesn't seem like it would be great, but it also doesn't seem like it would be that difficult. So, and I think I tend to have nonprofits like me because I have some work with nonprofits in the past. Nonprofits. Who did I work for? Who else was it? How do they abbreviate their thing? Let's see. Who else did I work for? Man. Oh. I'm so tired. I can't even think. Oh, what was that company? The something foundation. What was that? Let me search in my... I forget their name. Oh, I'm so tired. Ah. Oh my goodness. What are they called? What's their plugins called? And we use this one. my website there. I have a feeling I'm going to get this job. Sometimes you just have a feeling. These are my people. These are my people. Mm-mm-mm. Why would that come next? See, I don't feel like they really have a lot of knowledge of these softwares. So, I wonder why. I wonder why they're asking for software. I hope this isn't just something where they're looking to buy in the software themselves and thinking that they could teach themselves how to use it. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. Maybe that will help us with the job. Wouldn't pay very much, but it could be something we can do together. Or I could pass on to one of you guys if you're interested. 2 more. I need to do 2 more today for you guys. I'm going to try to do 10 every day this week. See, you don't just shotgun these applications. I've only applied to 8 tonight. I've been doing this for over almost 3 hours probably. It's 2 hours on this one and the other one that started, but I didn't realize I wasn't broadcasting. We already did this one. No. Oh, there. I'm getting so sleepy, guys. Materials. I just need to create a story out of these photos. Horizontal, need to add music, background, no text overlay. Fit, please submit link. $500. Alright, let's do this. I'm getting tired. My application game is getting weak. But we're going to try to do a good one here. Let's start off with just the standard reply. It seems like it would be easy. Easy peasy. Easy $400. Okay, let's paste that. No. To allow you to share. see how this goes. I have a feeling they might contact me. That would be a fun video to do. It wouldn't pay very much, but it's not a very difficult thing, you know. It's just editing, which I tend to like. You know, someone supplies all the content for you. You don't have to make any graphics. You don't have to use any text like they said or design anything. It's just using what they have to tell a story, which I really enjoy doing. That's why I decided we should apply to that one too. Let's edit this. Say we got 9 gigs. Apply to one more. At least one more. Maybe we'll do a bonus. Oh. Shopify. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're already giving you the video files? Jesus. Let's see what this is. Oh, bad lighting. This actually might be one of the, you know, I always say don't do free samples, but my rule is don't do solicited free samples. This might be one of those situations where I just create a 10-second sample using their content just to show them I can do it so I can get the job and then pass that job on to you guys. Do we really want to do that right now though? Ugh, those are ugly slides. Anyone on this? One time I got a job because I opened up a Google Doc and I saw someone was on there and I started up a conversation with them. Get rid of that exploding kittens thing. Get rid of that. There's too many windows open right now. Short film. Sorry, I have too many tabs. Gotta close them all. Okay. Oh man, people learn some lighting. Just play the video so I can see what the audio's like. Yeah, let me just download it. Put it in Drobo. Ooh, we have a guy here. Why can't I click on him? Okay, what's this guy saying? Look at this guy. Oh, there we go. See, here's one thing about when you're taking a photo. Don't stand next to a wall, because if you don't have the back wall lit, you see the shadow here? It looks bad. one thing they used to do at a place I used to work at, which I hated, it looked terrible, is they would take a photo of someone next to a wall, and then they would just cut out the background and make it all just straight white for their website. Not even like a PNG file with no background. Like they wanted a white background in there. And I was like, oh, come on. Let's not do that. It looks really bad. Because no matter how good you are at removing the background, it just doesn't look natural. So I feel like this is just this guy's business. Because he's like the only guy attached to it. Let's download it, see what happens. Hope we're not getting a virus in my computer. There we go. Alright. I like how people want it color graded and they don't use like raw or log footage. You could still color grade it, but I don't know. Sound mix, mastered, video course, 1080p or 4K. I bet you this this footage is not. It's actually pretty large. I bet you it's not in 4K though. I get that all the time. People send me 1080 file size clips. And they say, can you make this 4K? I'm like, I can. I don't think you want me to. Stretch out all those pixels. Please add your 3-letter time zone designation as the 3 letters of your cover letter. PST. Total runtime under 30 minutes. Final edited, color graded, and sound mixed, mastered. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of work for $500. Let's submit it. See how it goes. This will be number 10 of the night. Let me check out this video. You guys can't see this, but I'm opening up one of the samples he sent. You know what we're gonna do? Alright guys, I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna submit a proposal to this video tonight. But what I'm going to do is take the first video file he had, add some upbeat music to it, like the examples that they had in the video samples provided, and gonna color grade, color correct, fix the lighting, and enhance the audio on maybe like a 10-second clip. Just show them what I can do. You know, let my work speak for itself, so I don't have to, even though it would be much quicker just to type something out here. I'm just going to do it that way. Alright guys. This week, you know, I had 2 people view. Only 2 people. I still was live streaming for over 3 hours. Got 10 good applications in. And I'm going to do that every day this week for y'all. Because I care about my subs. And I want you guys to have work. Alright, I'm Chuck. This is Aquanaut Orange Media. I'm sleepy. And I'm going to stop streaming. Night.